You know, there comes a certain point in time in your life when you reach a certain level of maturity where you have to admit that you were wrong. I know for me, myself, when it came to Donald Trump, I used to think he was a racist. And the reason I thought that is because of what the media portrayed about him. Instead of me looking into the facts and looking into everything that he's said about racism, I listened to what the news was saying or what the media was saying about him. I can admit that I was wrong. And there are clips, numerous clips of him disavowing racism, the KKK, etc., etc. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at some clips together, and you can see my live reaction, and we can go from there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the clips.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure. You've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem.
Would you repudiate David Duke?
Sure.
David Duke and robocalls are out again, the white supremacist movement supporting you. Do you have any words for that?
Well, I disavow.
David Duke endorsed me? Okay. All right. I disavow. Okay?
When we looked at it and looked at the question, I disavowed David Duke. So I've disavowed David Duke all weekend long on Facebook, on Twitter. And obviously it's never enough.
Trump's refusal to condemn, distance himself from white supremacists.
The Anti-Defamation League is already out there asking the president to clarify why he didn't condemn white supremacists.
So are you prepared right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
When Chris joined, we had a news conference, and they asked me the exact same question. I said, I disavow. I disavowed then. I disavowed today on ABC with George Stephanopoulos. I disavowed again.
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years.
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow.
Wow. So just from that compilation alone, you can see how many times he's disavowed. I disavow. I disavow. I disavow David Duke. I disavow the Ku Klux Klan. Numerous times this man has disavowed racism. And yet the media wants to portray him as a racist. Let's continue on.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans. We are a nation founded on the truth that all of us are created equal. We are equal in the eyes of our Creator. We are equal under the law, and we are equal under our Constitution. Those who spread violence in the name of bigotry strike at the very core of America.
Let's take a look at one more clip.
But I've rejected. How many times do I have to reject? I've rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan. From the time I'm 5 years old, I rejected them. I put it on Twitter last week. How many times? You know, it's an amazing thing with Twitter. I have 6 million, more than 6 million, and I have another 6 million with Facebook. I have like 13 or almost 14 million with Instagram. When I put out a minor message, everybody picks it up. Donald Trump just tweeted something very unimportant. Let me just explain. When I put out that I reject KKK and David Duke, nobody picks it up.
He's got a point there. Why is it that anytime he makes a tweet, like you were saying, the whole world sees it? But when he disavows racism or the KKK, nobody sees it. I wonder why that is.
They don't want to pick it up. They pick it up. You pick it up. Everyone else picks it up. You saw simultaneously, practically at the same time.
They don't want to pick it up. How many times do I have to reject or disavow?
Let me ask you this question. What about David Duke is saying to his supporters and followers, vote for Donald Trump. White supremacists are saying, vote. Do you want those votes?
No, I don't want them, and I don't want him to say it. I can't help if he says it, but I don't want it, and if he says it, John, if he says it, he says it, okay? Do I want it? No.
So there you have it, guys. What do you think? Based off of these videos, can you still say that Donald Trump is a racist? Can you still, in your right mind, say that President Donald Trump is a racist? I say no. My eyes are open. My eyes were open a long time ago. I voted for Donald Trump, and I'm so glad that he's our president. The veil has been removed from my eyes. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any videos. And as usual, I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.